Huh. Ground looks kind of cracked there. There's a shortcut this way. What's under there, you think?
Hex helper.
Ah, back to smashing through things for fun and profit. Lovely.
Mimir, what did you hear of Odin's offer?
To the lad? Not much. They stepped outside. But he told us about it. I wouldn't worry.
What about the things he did not tell us?
Remember when we fought our first troll out this way?
I remember you lost control.
We must tread carefully, brother. Danger is close.
You okay fighting without a shield?
It is not my first time.
I mean, basically you've gone for decades without it.
No! Nista! Right side! Incoming!
Raider chiefs adopt the strength of the mighty ox for their Filgia, and visually speaking, it's quite obvious. Massive, hulking forms that can weaponize nearly every part of their body should they throw their weight behind it. According to Raider tradition, chiefs are chosen through several days and nights of combat trials. Only the strongest of warriors ever, ever are even given the chance, and by the end of the trials, most, if not all, of the contestants are dead, including the winner. Due to drastically dwindling numbers, I think they may have changed their methods. Oh, okay. Let, let's read all about them. The humans are left in the wildwood. These days, those who survive have either stashed themselves away in the warmest place they can find, or, should they choose not to hide, have only fended off by the cold by transmogrifying their Filgia, their guardian spirit. This part of their soul takes the trait of an animal, allowing them to adapt to Midgard's unforgiving climate. As of late, the various remaining raiders around the wildwood seems hell-bent on murdering the lot of us. The protection step keeps interlopers at bay, but every hunting trip beyond its border ina- inadib- in- inadib- inevitably in, inevitably results in encountering a scouting party or two. I cannot read right now, I'm sorry. No great trait on their own, but powerful in numbers. Try pairing their backhanded strike to gain the upper hand. They are the scout, while most riders favor the strength and pride of the stack of their field gear. Scouts favor the owl for its sharp eyes and sharper talons. They often claim to be able to peer through the eyes of Midgard's owl, but this strikes me as a boastful havers. They favor range attack and are deadly accurate with their sling. A scout slingshot is painful nuisance at a distance. Thankfully, they are slow to use. At close range, the advantage is yours. Hellwalker. Stainless Textile Rider, only that, powerful range for it, relentless, frenzied, reachable creatures, lightning down vampire, and should help calm them down. Appearance of yours, all-style Rider Scout, faster, louder, colder. Mostly Stalker Huntresses are worshippers of Skadi, the legendary giantess renowned for her hunting expertise. They are usually a peaceful group, wanting nothing more than to find their next challenge. It appears recent times have made some of them far more aggressive and ruthless. It can be said if it's completely Pimpleminter's fault. As with much of the pain in these realms, I suspect Odin's tampering with the natural order has something to do with it. Hmm. Holy shit. Frozen flame. Okay. Okay. Let's see the lore, I guess. Friends, Faye. It has been too long since Faye left us and we spread her ashes from the highest peak in Jotunheim. A journey she planned, one that neither of us was ready for. I dream of her and simpler times when being together was enough. My duty now lies solely with our son, but I still have so many questions for her. Oh, so all of this writing now is from Kratos' perspective. Okay, so much that I still do not understand. I see glimmers of her in Atreus, and they make me smile. But I'm left with those same questions as I try to guide him along his path. He's focused on who he will become, and while it becomes difficult to keep him close, I'm grateful I can continue this journey with him for now. There's such a fatherly war and concern. Fenrir, the wolf Fenrir, has been in decline for some time now. Atreus cares for the animal deeply and has not been able to accept that he is dying. In the past, I would have told him to close his heart to this loss, but he has already endured so much. I see the compassion in his heart, and I'm proud of the man he is growing into. When I must keep him focused if he's to be ready for more dark days ahead. Hmm. He's a good boy. Specky and Spana, not long ago we rescued a pack of wolves from raiders on the Lake of Nine. Despite my warnings, Atreus decided to name them. Having these two to pull the sled has made transportation significantly easier. Mimir has lived with us since our return from Jotunheim. I have known few I would call friend and brother fewer still, but I have come to rely on the wisdom and counsel of the smartest man alive. Also, he is compact and does not consume precious resources. Okay, that's pretty funny. Atreus has grown much since our journey to Jotunheim. We have trained through winter upon winter with no summers between. He is stronger, more capable, more adept in battle, and an excellent climber. But he still has much to learn if he is to master his emotion with discipline. He remains distracted by thoughts of Loki and the destiny foretold by the giants. Whatever his mother's people intended for him, whatever she intended, I will keep him safe and prepare him while I can. Skull and Hati, of all the stories Mimir told us of the giants, this was among the most difficult to believe. Wait a minute, I have text on my phone. Okay. Giant wolves with the power to chase day into night and back again. Yet the secret Atreus uncovered within their shrine revealed they are alive, and perhaps then so is Tyr. Foes. Freya continues to pursue us, seeking revenge for the death of her son Balder. I do not wish to fight her, she was a friend, but I will defend myself if she forces my hand. I do not see a peaceful resolution to our situation. Eh. Balder, I do not regret Balder's death. Had I allowed him to kill Freya, he would not have abandoned his pursuit. His fate would have been the same. I do not expect Freya to accept what happened as necessary. She will likely pursue us until one of us is dead. Magni and Modi, the sons of Thor, also pursued us on our journey. Magni was strong but arrogant until his last breath. Modi proved himself a coward, but I pitied him in his last moment. There seems to be little forgiveness among the Aesir gods, and I expect that we have yet to suffer the consequences of the blood we spilled. Fuck these two. Oh, wait. Thor. There are many differences between Thor and his brother Balder. Balder fought widely, his motivation to inflict pain. Thor is calmer. Really. His bloodlust is for the fight itself, not for the suffering it inflicts. The full force of his attack is as heavy as any I have felt. The hammer Mjolnir only compounds his power, each blow echoes with the death and destruction they have wrought together. He chose to end our fight prematurely. It is good for both of us that it did not reach its conclusion. Odin. Like his son before him, Odin has come to our door. He does not seek vengeance for Baldur, but instead he speaks of peace and inaction. Odin claims that Atreus has been searching for Tyr and has requested he help this endeavor. I'm not pleased that he knows more about my son is doing than I. While I do not approve of what Atreus has done behind my back, I will not abide the gods of this realm coming to my home and dictating our actions. If he does not want us searching for Tyr, it is likely that is exactly what we should be doing. Thank you. That's my point. I must not doubt. I must not. I must note that he. I must note. I must note that he offered a deal of peace of our inaction. If I did not have better counsel, I would have been tempted to take it. His threat to Freya made this impossible. She may persist as a danger, but to ally against her with her former husband is unacceptable. See? I was thinking about that too. Oh my god. There's a concert in front of my flat. Sorry for the noise. Anyway, the huntress, the stalker that ambushed us, has broken my shield. She was formidable huntress and fought well. I must alter my defensive strategy now that I do not have the ability to block. At least now we will mentally prepare because of our stalker. I'm sorry, I'm gonna turn on my mic for a couple of minutes.
Phew. Almost home.
Brother, a word. Don't hold the lad's curiosity against him. It goes with being young.
In my youth, we learned obedience.
And is that what you wish for him? Brother, he's going to walk his own path. If you don't want him walking away from you, then smarten up and walk with him a while.
That's a very good advice.
If we could find a way to open realm travel to Svartalfheim, I bet there'd be all sorts of useful equipment for us to...
Enough. We will go.
Really?
But if we do not find Tyr, you will abandon your search. For good.
All right. You won't be sorry.
Where at least we can go into a new realm.
Kratos! Over here!
Sindri!
As I live and breathe, is that Atreus? It's been so long! How you've grown!
Nice acting.
Oh, yeah.
Well, if you'll follow me, Brock mentioned you needed somewhere safe to spend the night, and I believe your favorite dwarves can help you out with that. We're still your favorite dwarves, right?
You're still the only dwarves we know.
I'll take it. After you, my friends.
Where are we going?
The cleanest cabin in all the 9 realms. And I'd prefer it to stay that way. Not looking at anyone in particular. Kratos. After that Thor incident, we thought we should make up some runes, till you can figure out your next moves. Nearly there. As you can see, we've settled here in the realm between realms. It's nothing much, but it's safe from Fimbulwinter, safe from Odin's eyes. And you really can't beat the view if you're into shimmering gray voids.
That's amazing, Sin. We have a plan to talk to you about, actually.
Intriguing. Come in. Come in! Now, if you would just wipe your feet very thoroughly, I'll wait. You're not gonna wipe your feet, are you? Okay then. Your bedrooms are there, the kitchen is just over there. Anybody need a snack? Kratos? Snack?
I do not need a snack.
What we need is your help getting to Svartalfheim so we can try and rescue Tyr.
To Tyr. Alive? I mean, that's... What?
It's okay. I told him everything.
Everything?
You aided my son disobeying me.
No, I kept an eye on him. On your behalf. Nothing risky. Everything very safe. Somebody else speak.
What's important right now is that we try and open up travel between realms again. You said you know a way?
Yes, I do. It's just a lot of mud.
Then why haven't you opened the way already, man?
Well, to be frank, there was something we needed your help with.
Oh! The Holder brothers finally require the services of the smartest man alive.
That's it precisely.
Hey! Not so fast. How'd that get in here? What the hell is he anyway?
That is my son.
Well, what in all yarns me that happened to him? He's too damn tall now. And he looks like... that. I blame you. Well, come on then. Let's
What?
get him something that fits.
I'm not a tailor.
He's just getting older, you daft prat. Didn't you ever have an awkward phase in your youth?
Hey,
I suppose what's done is done. But you'll be
Okay.
putting your foot down from now on if you know what's good.
Oh, he's trying. Believe me.
All right, let's gear you fuckers up before you go off gallivanting.
Gallivanting.
Begin with this.
Yeah, please.
Busted up good. Wouldn't you rather I just whip you up a new one?
Yes.
It is important to me.
Well, I'll see what I can do. In the meanwhile, how about I fix you up with something to get you by? only got materials to make one of these in the here and now. You bring me more resources, we'll see what we can do.
Okay. A shield with for high risk and high reward parries. Oh. A shield pit for absorbing attacks and striking back. Definitely high risk, high reward. And it looks cool too. I mean, the other one is also cool, but I like this one better. So, long story short, I lost my footage of Kratos and Atreus' adventure on the wetlands, and I didn't have any sort of way to bring it back, so it might be a little janky, but
Best of luck.
Any outsider is considered a threat.
we're gonna start
Is
at
that to protect
Nidavellir.
the dwarfs?
It sounds like it. But knowing Odin, there's sure to be an ulterior motive.
Well, everyone's hiding on this side too.
Odin's occupation of this realm has its hooks in deep.
But there aren't any guards patrolling. We're clearly not a threat. Why hide?
Resist and you're made an example of, to keep the rest in line. Self-preservation can outweigh bravery for even the strongest of folk.
Fear keeps them safe and alive.
Tavern's gotta be around here somewhere. Maybe we can try knocking on some doors for directions. You maybe...
No! Thank you.
A firebomb from the chief anti-Odin propagandist in Durlin's rebellion. Quite a sharp wit she had.
I have many regrets concerning the time I spent in Svartalfheim, but of those regrets, I may think of Grip the most. Grip was fantastically angry dwarven scribe, her furious treatises against Odin's financial imperialism might well have spurred the dwarves to outright rebellion had she continued to distribute them. As a wielder of arts, she was at least my equal, if not my superior, and her passion and fury commanded the respect of anyone who read her writings. When she took firebomb in hand and burned Aesir camps to ash, others followed her. Unfortunately, the downside of having a clear and loud voice is that you are very easy to find, and Hayar could handle propaganda. As soon as so, they found her, and she and all known copies of her writing disappeared. I always wish to meet her. I still think of her often. I like to think we'd be friends if she knew me as I am now.
And until she turned to, well, subtle means of resistance.
Target down! This looks promising, right? Oh, it's like a house. If he's here, maybe you should let me do the talking.
You.
Well, we don't want to intimidate him. You're tall as a tree and you have a severed head on your head.
None taken. Fair point, though.
Very well.
Think that's him? Hello?
Watch yourselves. Apparently, there are intruders about.
Oh, that's us, I think.
Well, if you're planning on killing me, at least let me finish this song.
Right.
The alarm was in just the perfect key.
We're just looking for a friend of ours
Oh, wait,
named
is this
Derlin.
Bear McCreary?
Well, we both know that's not true.
I heard that he's
Derlin's got no
a
friends.
character in this game.
But if that's
Yeah,
all you
definitely
need,
him.
head out the back way there. And you'll see the safety office just across the river. Just don't go making trouble for the rest of us. And while you travel through this realm, maybe you could clean up the head's mess.
What mess?
Later, brother.
Oh, side quest.
I wish to hear of this mess.
New
The rig's
lore.
in the bay. Why don't you ask the condescending skull?
Condescending
I've got
skull.
skin. But he's right. I made a mistake. I'd have us shut them down.
The favors in service of Asgard. Well, let's do it.
Sorry, one more thing. Although, these are gifts I'm giving to you, so I shouldn't be sorry and you should be thankful. Anyways, here, please be careful.
Thank you.
It's beautiful. Thanks, Sindri.
It is beautiful, isn't it? It's also very useful. You'll be able to find anything your heart desires with it.
Really?
As long as your heart desires the locations your father and you decide and plot to travel together, then yes.
It is a compass.
Ah, but a beautiful compass. Now scamper off.
Come. A boat cannot be far.
Huh. Earlier, Sindri made it sound like Derlin was some sort of rebellion leader. Doesn't sound like anyone's following him.
Was being the key word here, little brother.
What? That's it? Oh my god,
saw
we're
a
just
dock
stealing
back there.
from
Maybe
someone's
there's a boat we
house.
can use to get to Derlin's.
Is it still cure me if I use the Mystic Gateways? Yep. Full health.
There's a building just past these rocks behind me. Maybe we should head that way.
Ugh, those bloody mining rigs.
What about them?
The Skald is right to blame me for them. They were my idea. If you've got the time, they're in the bay just beyond this tunnel.
I got time. Let's do it.
I'd particularly appreciate us checking out the mining rigs in the lake to the right. You can see the smokestacks from here.
But if you don't want to explore now, it looks like Derlin's place is through that open gate to the left. So, which way do we go?
Mining
More
rigs.
before rescuing Tyr. Up to you. Mimir, were you really the one who had those rigs built?
Odin wanted the dwarves under his control, and, well, I convinced him he could buy their allegiance instead of demanding it outright. A trade agreement of sorts.
Now that's a big statue.
That's a war.
Poison, right side! That's showing him. That grim's trying to perch on high. Last one.
You may need some special equipment to use this.
Ah, like upgrades. Okay.
Not the first time someone's told me that, I suppose.
That dragon sculpture's not bad.
I'm sorry, that doesn't look like a sculpture. It feels like an actual dragon turned into stone. Maybe. Look at this skull.
I think I see something.
Wait, what? That was accidental. Okay, that's the one. Oh, now I need to collect two. Dragon Beach.
So not all dwarves can do that thing Brock and Sindri do, right? Where they just walk between realms and turn up somewhere else?
Indeed, that's a rare skill. I gather one carefully cultivated by some secretive dwarven guild or other. Probably for the best. Them alone doing it is disconcerting enough.
What is that?
Dead.
Thank you for the description,
There's
Kratos.
such a big bay. There's no fish. Must be because of the smoke from those mining rigs.
taking a break before visiting Durlin? Very wise. He can be a lot. At your service. By the way, if you're headed to the mining rigs in the bay, could you bring me any slag you find? I could use the material for my crafting. Hey, what happened to all the armor we made you already?
I used it.
Well, maybe try to make this one last longer.
I will not.
Huh. That might be my best piece yet today. That ought to hurt him. May it strike true. Be safe.
No, it's still here.
What?
The island near the geyser. We need to get the key from it and unlock this door. I need to set right a very old wrong.
Mimir, you have a lot of wrong in this realm. Now what the hell is that?
Bloody Grogger holes! We've got to
Jesus.
clear out all these undead bastards!
Oh shit!
Right side, brother! You're on fire, Kratos! It will pass! Won't be hearing any more from those Draugr.
Okay, the hateful. I never encountered a dragon like this one before. It's like as if filled by infinite hate. It emerges from scar on the earth. That close once we defeated the monster. If we encounter more of these horrors, we must close them and put down any creature that emerge. Huh. Sounds like a lot of work to do. Empress handles. It was belonged to an empress who was particularly and deserved for fire vengeance. They can just stick them in their hands of their new owner. Nope. That's so well. Ooh. Take that, ravens.
Behind the door.
A prisoner. Of sorts.
One of the mining rigs is here.
See the smoke above us? That's where we're headed. Let's see if we can't shut it down.
Wow, there's a lot to explore here. Kinda nice to be out of Midgard for a bit, huh?
Boys on the left side!
Nightmares!
Nightmare on the left! Right side, brother! That group's trying to perch on high! The rig's likely chock-a-block with materials that could help us. I'd grab whatever it spits up in the process.
Holy hell! I didn't know that blade was that hot.
Dwarves agreed to the deal with Asgard. Why do they blame you?
I talked them into their own exploitation.
They made their choice.
Work or die is not a... choice. I only made it seem so. What you just picked up there is pure Svartalfheim ore. It won't be of use in the rig anymore, but perhaps our Huldra brothers could craft something from it.
Today was a good day, my love. The Aesir Overseer complimented my output, nearly double that of the second most productive dwarf. I asked him if he might mention my name to the great family in Asgard. Perhaps they might need a personal blacksmith for the warriors of Valhalla. And he said he would. Life is a stairways, and every day I hold myself up another step. If I can keep my head down and please the Overseer, I am certain that this time next season I'll be living a warmer, easier life in the house of Asgard. Don't get your hopes up. Oh.
Mimir, that big dwarf statue we saw. Who was he?
Alvis Stonefoot, warden of Svartalfheim. He used his wisdom and might to imprison some of the most dangerous creatures in all the realm.
Is that pure Svartalfheim slag? Give it here.
Okay.
Whatever you need. Want something in particular? Gonna keep it spatter-free this time, right? Kratos?
No.
Take care of your armor, and it'll take care of you.